Hello and welcome to another video. This week I'll be taking on a 7-day, 30 minutes a day running challenge. The rules are really simple. You have to run 30 minutes a day every day for 7 days, and the second one is you can only eat 2,200 calories. So the same amount of calories I've been eating in every other challenge to make sure that progress is relative. The way I'll be tracking my progress this week is two ways. One, through distance, so I'm going to be measuring everything on my watch. It's been stuffing up a little bit lately, so I'm hoping that it doesn't this week and that we get to see if I get any further in the half an hours. And the second one is through weight. So I measured my weight this morning at 103.9 kilograms, and so we'll see how we go after 7 days. Alright, so here we go, day one. I've selected a footy oval to go for my run. I'll be doing probably most of my runs here because I need to do it on grass just to give my body a chance, and also in the interest of longevity, I've just done a mad stretch as well, so stretching my calves, my hammies and my quads particularly. As I've told other people, this is probably the challenge I'm most nervous about because I'm not a great runner and I struggle with it. I know that at some point my calves are probably going to feel like exploding, so we'll see how far I can push myself past that. I don't want to get injured, so we'll see how that goes. I'm wearing a face mask, as you can probably see, so just government regulations to wear face masks while the COVID pandemic's happening, which I'm totally for. Obviously I won't be wearing it while I'm running because you don't have to, and I don't think I'll be able to breathe, but outside running times, if I'm off my property, I'll be wearing a mask this week, so get used to that. Alright, so absolute heartbreak on that first run. So I've done the 30 minutes, but as I said, my watch has been stuffing up lately and has recorded 0 kilometers, as you can tell. I've clearly done it. So as of tomorrow I'll be turning to Strava. Hopefully that works better. Just means I have to run with my phone in my hand, which kind of sucks. Alright, where does Pat hurt? Sounds like a fun segment. In order of least to most pain, my right hip kind of hurts a little bit. My right knee is pretty sore, but my left Achilles is the killer at the moment, so hopefully that doesn't last too long. Alright, so I've just finished my cool down walk. Sweating is starting to die down, so I'll be chucking my face mask back on shortly. Like I said, the watch didn't work, so I haven't got an exact distance, but I ran just over 10 laps, so I probably passed the 10 lap mark by about 50 meters. So on a 400 meter oval, that means I've done about 4.05 kilometers. I'm happy with it. It's not bad. I guess it's a benchmark. Hopefully we can beat it over the next week, and hopefully an app like Strava can tell me how much I beat it by. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, so it's day 2. If I'm being honest, I was going to tell you which parts of my legs were sore today, but generally it's most of the muscle parts. So thighs, quads, hammies, pretty tight. Not tight, but like tender. So I'm keen to jump into day 2, see how I go. I wonder if it'll hurt more or less, but I'll let you know. Alright, so that's day 2 complete. 4.19 kilometers, so up on yesterday, which is awesome. And like I said though, yesterday I didn't get tracked properly, but I did run further laps wise as well, so pretty happy with that extra 100 or so meters, particularly because I didn't hurt as much as I thought I would. I thought I would get pretty sore towards the end of it, but it kind of just maintained after the first lap, just in the lower calves. So I'll stretch them out now, as you can see, and then I'll go for a cool down walk, put my mask back on, and hopefully be all good to go again tomorrow for day 3. I'll see you then. Alright, so it's day 3. I woke up with a really sore left knee this morning, and just general soreness in the muscles. The muscles aren't too bad. It's kind of like that good feeling when you know you've been doing something good for your legs. But yeah, my knee's been killing me, so I've extended the walk. It's starting to feel a little bit better now, which is great. I'm going to start running shortly, and hopefully I can get through the whole half an hour without stopping. Also, I should mention it's an absolute peach of a day. It's 24 degrees, sunny, a little bit of wind, but that's not too bad. It's so sunny that I've actually put sunscreen on today because I almost got burnt yesterday. So hopefully I don't get burnt, and hopefully I have a great run. See you in a second. Alright, so that's day 3 done, half an hour done. I did make it the whole way, which is awesome. I ran 4.2 k's, doubt you'll be able to see that. I'm currently standing in the shade because halfway through that run I had a blood nose and I decided to push through it the whole way. So pretty sure it's been bleeding non-stop since then, but I've been kind of holding it in. So I'm cooling off here. I've got a towel, so I'm using that as well to maintain it, and I'll be going for a quick cool down walk before heading back and properly assessing the damage. The way I found out that I had blood nose was some random stopped me and was like, dude, you got blood nose. So that was pretty funny. I can't imagine how much blood was on my face at that point. Anyway, now I have to put a content warning on the video. Also, as far as where I'm hurting at the moment, it's actually not too bad. After that run I thought I'd be in a bit of strife. Like I said, I didn't know if I'd even make the distance, but my knee didn't feel sore at any point during that walk. I'm sure it will later today. My calves are a bit tight again, just on a stretch, and they're not feeling too bad. And I'm expecting that once I finish my walk, hopefully it's all good. But we'll know for sure how I'm going tomorrow morning. See you then. All right, welcome to day 4. I'm pretty excited because once I punch out this next half an hour run, it means I'll be past halfway, and also it'll be the first time in my life I've done 4 days of 30 minutes consecutive running. To be honest, I think the second day was the first time I've done 2 days, so that's pretty exciting. Today, the knee's not too bad this morning. I can still feel it a little bit, but it wasn't horrendous, which is great. Muscles are still tender around the legs, but I'm pretty keen to jump into the run. As you can see, in contrast to yesterday, it is a miserable day. So if you look around, clouds are grey. It's currently, what, 2 p.m. and kind of looks like the day's coming to an end, but that's all right. I'll be at the oval shortly. I'll jump into my run and I'll catch you up afterwards. All right, so I just wanted to get some content of me actually running on the video. Otherwise, haters gonna say it's fake. I guess the annoying thing about Strava is that I have to keep my phone on me the whole time. But the good thing about that is that I can listen to music as well, because if I was just listening to my watch, it doesn't work as well. Plus, I think this is a cool way to test out the GoPro's hyper smooth functionality. We'll see how smooth it looks while I'm running. Cool. This is what I look like when I run. It's not nothing special, nothing fast. I must admit, this is the end of the run, so it's less impressive than the start, but that's that. So yeah, if you do want to challenge yourself, hit up the Strava app. It's not actually that much of a challenge, but find my name, Patrick McPhee, and follow me and try and beat my massive 4.2k runs. All right, so day 4 is a wrap. According to Strava, I've done another 4.2 kilometers. So it's about the same as the last 2 days. I'm pretty happy that I've been able to maintain that despite waking up a bit sore. Today is probably the best I've felt while running. The first 2 kilometers would have been my fastest, I reckon. And then I hit a bit of a wall. The calves got a bit tight, but I pushed through, which I'm happy about again. But probably the biggest win today was, like I said earlier, it's absolutely miserable out here. It's been raining this morning and probably until about 20 minutes before I left the house. So I definitely was in the back of my mind that it would start raining again. And I did think about just skipping today, but I haven't. And I think that's a really big win. I think it's really important to reflect on when you do well. And so I'm pretty happy with myself. So yay me. Get around me in the comments down below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you tomorrow for day 5. All right, so it's day 4. It's a great day for a run. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, and there's not that much wind either. So I'm hoping not to cop too much resistance, which I'm excited about. I checked the stats last night, and it turns out that the first 2 kilometers yesterday weren't actually my fastest. And in fact, on my second day of running, so the first day we did recording, that was the fastest I've run a kilometer. So that was 6 minutes and 5 seconds. I'm going to try and chase that down today. We'll see if it gasses me out for the rest of the run, but I guess that's cool to have a small little goal in there to try and beat early on, just to get me started. I'll let you know how I go at the end. All right, day 4 complete, 30 minutes running. As I said earlier, my goal was to get my fastest kilometer, and I smashed it. So on the second day, I did a 6 minute and 5 second kilometer. Today I did a 5 minute 35 kilometer, so 30 seconds off from then. I think after that kilometer, my personal goal was just to maintain a speed of under 7 minutes a kilometre, which I did pretty much the whole thing. I think in the last kilometre it started getting out to about 7 minutes and 1 second, but total distance 4.54 kilometres, so up 300 meters on the other days, which is awesome. I feel really good about it. Where I'm hurting, my left hip's pretty sore. I'm not sure why, but it's pretty sore, and my quads were feeling every step, but I'm so happy with that run. Yeah, really happy with that run. Alright, first things first, yesterday was day 5, so after saying day 4 throughout all the videos yesterday, I would like to clarify that it was day 5. I'm just a nuffy. I'm not going to repeat the day because I don't have it in me. Anyway, so today's day 5. Today's day 6. I'm about to head out for a run. It is just past 5 o'clock, so the work day's ended, but it is an absolute stunner today. Look at that, blue skies, little to no wind at the moment, getting swooped by birds in our own backyard. How good is that? It's about 20 degrees, probably starting to drop off actually, but perfect. Don't think I'll get sunburnt, so I'm going to head out there, give it a good crack, see if I can beat the 4.5 Ks that I did yesterday. My left heel is hurting a lot, so walking around today I felt some random sharp pains in it. I'm thinking that's from an excessive build-up of running. I'm hoping that doesn't get in my way today, but I'll give it a try. I'll go for my best. If I end up needing to have a break, then I'll do that. I'm not going to put myself at risk, but I will definitely give it my best shot. I'll let you know how I go. Alright, so I just limped my way down to the oval. My foot was feeling pretty bad, to be honest. I've just given a little bit of a massage, tried to redo the shoelace. I'm going to give running a crack. Hopefully I can power through. If it gets pretty bad, I will stop and I'll let you know how that goes. So about 13 minutes in, just got to 2 kilometers. First kilometer wasn't bad, did under 6 minutes, which I was happy about. It's probably my second fastest kilometer, but foot's just so sore. I'm gonna walk out the rest of it, so I still get half an hour in. Keep you posted throughout. So very disappointing. I've got about 2 minutes left. I did a kilometer under 6 minutes, another one just over 6 minutes, and then the next one was 13 minutes. So definitely slowed down a fair bit. Obviously I'm walking now, so that's probably why. I've got this sharp pain going into the side of the arc of my left foot, which is really painful. It's not improving while I'm walking, but hopefully this benefits. I'll go home and I'll ice it tonight. I'll still do my stretches as I have been each night, and hopefully it'll be better tomorrow. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Alright, so day 6 is complete. It was a bit disappointing, didn't really get to run the whole thing, but still pushed through the half an hour. Total of 3.52 kilometers. Average pace ended up dropping to 8.33 minutes per kilometer. A couple of positives still come out of it, which is a cool thing about the app. It was my second fastest mile and my second fastest kilometer, and my third fastest 400 meters. So had a really good start to the run, but then the pain just got to me, which is a bit disappointing. I think it's definitely opened my eyes to the importance of a rest day. I had been thinking that there probably should be rest days involved. I'm still going to try and give a crack tomorrow to pump through a 7th day, but it's not looking likely. But yeah, so we'll see how I wake up. I'm going to be putting some ice on it. I'll show you where it hurts, I guess. So currently hurting in here, sharp pain in about this spot here. Massage feels good, which is a good thing, I guess. But yeah, see how we go. Alright, so it's day 7, so the final day of the challenge. Obviously yesterday was a bit disappointing with me injuring my foot. I spent last night rolling it on a ball and with a massage to try and give myself the best chance I could today. Unfortunately, after walking from home back to the oval today, I've decided that it's definitely not going to happen. My foot's way too sore just walking. It's actually not too bad without shoes on, but as soon as I put shoes on and try to walk, it's quite painful. So I got here, I decided I'd try and give half an hour walk a crack. I got 2 minutes and 11 seconds in and almost 200 meters in before I decided that it was probably better that I just stop here. I'm going to head back home. I'm going to put my foot up and try and rest it for the next couple of days, and hopefully it gets a bit better. This is definitely a challenge, or a similar challenge, that I'd like to try and do again maybe one day, but I'll definitely think about incorporating some rest days in, because I think 7 days of running, from pretty much not running at all, is probably not the best way to go about getting better, but instead, yeah, probably building up a couple of days at a time and having rest days to give myself and my body the best chance. I'll do a weigh-in tomorrow and I'll give some results, but yeah, definitely like this video and subscribe. As you can see, I'm clearly committed. I've pushed my body too much, so give us a subscribe, and I'm sure there's going to be some good videos to follow this one as well. Alright, so just wrapping up the video, in all honesty, it's now February 11th, so it's been about 3 months since I recorded the video. The reason why it's been so long is I wasn't sure if I was going to post it. I know I didn't feel comfortable posting something where I hadn't actually finished the challenge as well as I wanted to, but I think upon some reflection it's important that I show my failures as much as my successes, because as you can see from the video, I still feel like I got a lot out of it, even though I didn't fully succeed. So I feel like my two biggest wins were probably the fact that I went for 5 consistent runs, which I've never done before, and for 30 minutes each time, which I was really happy with. And the second one was that I started the challenge at 103.9 kilograms, and after just 7 days of just doing half an hour of running each day and eating 2,200 calories, I finished the challenge at 101.9 kilograms, so down 2 kilograms in just 7 days. So definitely think it's something that I'll probably want to try again and try and do the whole 7 days. Yeah, but if you enjoyed the video, give us a like and give us a subscribe, because we've got more to come.